Hello friends, my name is Dr. Jyoti Prakash and I am Assistant Professor in Department of Management, School of Management Sciences, Lucknow. Now welcome you all to the video lecture that is based on career planning, and it is one of the important function played by a human resource manager while maintaining the human resource into the organization. Because if you gone through, or if you remember, the definition of human resource is all about, it is an art of creating, developing and maintaining of human resource into the organization so that the organizational objective can be obtained. So, how the organizational objective can be maintained? So, by performing this particular function, you are just trying to maintain your human resource into the organization. And what can be the benefit of maintaining a human resource into the organization? You, as a human resource manager, you know very well this particular fact. So, what is career? So, a career is all about the jobs that are held during one's working life. Obviously, all the jobs that you are gaining or that you are doing, those all jobs combinedly gives the sense of what the career. So, Edwin B. Filippo basically defined career as a sequence of separate but related work activities that provide continuity, order and meaning in a person's life. Obviously, what is your career? So, what related activities and what related job you are doing, that is all about gives the definition of career, and that is somehow related to an individual's life. So, another definition given by Douglas T. Hall defined a career as an individually perceived sequence of attitude and behaviors associated with work related experiences and activities over the span of the person's life. Obviously, all the related experiences or all the related behaviors and attitudes that an individual is showing towards a particular job, that is all about what a career. And career planning is all about the process, because why it is called a process? Because it is done by the organization, because it is one of the important function played by a human resource manager. So, it is performed by that manager on a continuous basis. So, we can say that career planning is the process by which one selects career goals and the path to achieve these goals. Means somehow it is a process by which one individual is given knowledge or given instruction about the career goals and how to achieve, and also given information or knowledge about how to achieve that particular goal, career goals. And it is the process of setting up career objectives and determining appropriate development programs to further one progress in the organization. Career development is all about giving instruction or giving information about the different development programs that one individual has to attain, and they have just also make they can also have a realization that by attending these type of development program, they can obviously develop, or they can also helping themselves in planning their career too. So, we can say that career planning is basically all about the process by which an organization basically introduces appropriate development programs in such a way so that the individual employees or the employees of the organization basically just understand or just excel out the further growth opportunity into the organization. So, obviously, why this particular function should be performed by a human resource manager? Obviously, this particular question comes into the mind of yours. So, just have an understanding about need of career planning, why there is a need of planning the career of the employees. So, the need like to attract competent persons and to retain them in the organization. Obviously, as I told earlier that it comes under the function like maintenance function, and if you are suggesting employees, and if you are giving them a path to go further, and how to achieve or obtain the growth opportunity into the organization as well, and outside the organization you are guiding your employees from time to time. So, by doing so you are attracting the competent workforce into your organization. Simultaneously you are also trying, being a human resource manager, you are also trying to retain them in the organization. And what can be the outcome and the benefits of retaining, we all know very well this particular fact. The next one is to provide suitable promotional opportunity. Means if you are planning the career of your employees somehow, and you are also introducing time to time certain development program, and you are instructing your employees to go outside for attending certain development program, and if they are doing so, you are they are also trying to increase the promotional opportunity into the organization. Means if they are attending the development program, whether in the organization or outside the organization, they are enhancing their skills, and if they are enhancing their skills, obviously they will be promoted into some higher role by the organization. And if the organization gives a promotion or gives a higher role to an individual, so by doing so they are also planning their career. Means they are just trying to enhance the career of that individual. The next, to enable the employees to develop and make them ready to meet the future challenges. Obviously, in the earlier video that is based on development, means by conducting or by giving instruction for attending different development program conducted by either organization or outside the organization, you are preparing your employees for tackling out the future challenges, or for face out the any uncertainty or future uncertainty that can arise or that may arise any time in future or in coming time. So, by planning your career, by the planning the career of your employees, you are trying to develop the skills of your existing manpower or the human resources and make them ready for meeting out the future challenges. To correct employee placement, obviously if you have place an employee in a incorrect position, so you can place them into some other role, and you can, by doing so you are what you are doing, obviously you are doing you are planning the career, their career in fact, because they in correct placement they are unable to perform the assigned duties and responsibility, and if you are assigning some other role and other you are just plan out their career into some other roles, so obviously by doing so you are correcting the employee placement too. To reduce employees dissatisfaction and turnover, obviously these two are basically the negative outcome. Instead of adopting good practices by the organization, means you have to take care of the level of satisfaction of your employees, so that they can be associated or they may be associated with you for a longer time period, and they just give their 100% contribution in the attainment of the goal of the organization. So, if you are instructing or if you are guiding employees for going excelling their career, so by doing so you are giving a feel of what? Feel of association to your employees, that the organization is just taking care of our career, and just the organization is just taking care of our aspect and our benefit. That is why they are providing some development program, and they are also suggesting us to go and to attend such type of development program, so that we can enhance our skills and we can go further, we can go higher into our career. So, by doing so, and if you are a human resource manager, if you are in doing these type of activities, or and if you are planning the career of your employees, so somehow you are trying to reduce the dissatisfaction level of your employees, and if your if the level of dissatisfaction will be lower, obviously the turnover rate will be reduced in fact. So, by planning the career of your employees, you are reducing the dissatisfaction level of your employees, and you are also reducing the turnover rate of basically that is occurring or that is incurring in the organization. And to improve motivation and morale, obviously, as I told earlier that if you are suggesting your employees how to go further, how to get promotional opportunity and how to get promoted, how to take advantage that are basically provided by the organization, you are just planning the career, you are just giving advices to your employees. So, by doing so you are trying to improve the level of motivation, and you are also trying to enhance or increasing the morale of your employees in fact. So, these are basically some of the factors which compel a human resource manager to think on planning the career and to think on performing this particular function very well. So, in career development there are some stages. So, just have a look on the stages in career development. This particular picture has been taken from the source like D.E. Super and D.T. Hall Career Development Annual Review of Psychology. So, I have taken this particular picture, and that makes a meaningful sense about the career development. So, here is basically what the performance, and performance will be either obviously the high or low, and this particular axis represents the age, means the age of the workforce and age of the employee in fact. So, performance like the first one is exploration. Exploration is all about transition from college to work, means now you as student are, if you are in in your fourth semester or third semester and you are getting opportunity and you are obviously able to get a good job. So, it is one of the stage that at where you basically lie at that particular time. Exploration means just about we can say that it is the first stage of your career, because after completion or after getting the theoretical knowledge about a given topic or a given the concept, and after completion of a particular curriculum like MBA program, you are having a theoretical, or what can we say, you are having a conceptual skill, and now you are ready to perform, or now you are ready to utilize that theoretical concept into your work life or into performing while performing your assigned duties and responsibilities. So, it is the first stage like exploration, where there is a transition from the college life to work life. The next one is establishment. Establishment is all about gives the meaning of like getting first job and being accepted, and the age lie between 25 to 35. Obviously, after completion of the MBA program, what will be of your age? They somehow exactly lie between these two age limit in fact. So, establishment is all about what? Getting the first job offer, and you are in a state to accept that, because the first job is basically very important for all of us, and it is very we feel very associative, and we just feel very happy for getting our first job offer, and we just do, and we just want to do miracle in that particular job. So, establishment is all about what? Getting first job, and then after the stage like mid career. Mid career lies after 35, performance increases or decreases or maintain, means it depends on the type of organization that you have joined for excelling your career and for developing your career in fact. So, at this stage, whether your performance will increase, decrease or maintain, that totally depends upon the practices adopted by your organization. If your organization has adopted good human resource practices into the organization, obviously you will give 100% or 200% productivity in the attainment of the goal, obviously your performance will increase. And if how it will decrease, obviously because of not adopting good human resource practices by your organization and maintain, because you know everything about how to perform a job, and if you will do good, if you will not do good, what will happen and what will do the organization, what will the organization will do with you, you all know all these facts. So, your performance will be the maintained. So, mid career represents the career where and the stage where an employee basically either will perform in a very increasing mode, decreasing mode, or with a maintain. The next stage come under career development is late career. The elder states person, basically here you are having a huge experience about your the job or the work related activity or about your career in fact. So, that is all about late career, means here you are having the required skills and you are you became the expertise of that particular field, you you became basically competent in that particular career and whatever the career that you have opted, and you become elder in fact. And the last stage in the career development is decline. Decline represents like retirement, means obviously the age is also increasing. So, at the last or at after a certain defined age, means 60 to 65, the people or the individual basically get retired from any organization where he or she has served for a longer time period of basically they are serving earlier. So, it is the last stage in career development, means here your career ends, means you get retired from your assigned duties and responsibility, and it is all about gives you a sense or gives you a picture about how to go further and how what are the stages come under come in your career and how you will interact, and what are the stages that you have to face out while excelling into your career. So, the next one is process of career planning. The process of career planning includes the stages like identifying individual needs and aspiration, analyzing career opportunity, alignment needs and opportunities, and action plans and periodic review. Means these are the steps come under the process of career planning. Means firstly you have to understand the individual needs of your individual employee and the aspiration, what they want, what career option they want to adopt, and what career option in what direction they want to go further. Means you have to, being a human resource manager, you have to identify this particular need and the aspiration that the individual has basically, and you after that you just analyzes the different career opportunity available. Means as an individual you can also do this particular fact. Means firstly you just identify your needs and aspiration, means what thing you want to achieve in your life and in your career. So, firstly you just identify this particular fact, and after that what are the different career opportunities available into the market that help you out in fulfilling or in achieving your need and aspiration. So, just you go through the different career opportunity and you just analyze and evaluate different career opportunities, and after analyzing and gathering information about the different career opportunities, you just analyze, or we can say you can just evaluate, you can match up the available needs of yours with the opportunities prevailing in the market or prevailing in the scenario, and what career opportunity suits or meet the needs of yours and the aspiration of yours. Accordingly you just adopt or opt out that career option for going further or for excelling in your career in fact, and whatever the career option suits you, suits your needs and aspiration, you can adopt and you can just go further. And you have to simultaneously you are reviewing that particular career option, that whether the adopted career option is good or bad. So, accordingly you have to review or you have to do periodic review on your career option, so that accordingly you can understand and you can also realizes or match up the whatever the need and aspiration that you have made for your career, that are achieving or that are obtaining by this particular career or not. So, these are basically the stages come under career planning means firstly you have to understand your needs and aspiration. Then after you just gather the option or the information about the different career opportunity prevailing into the scenario or into the market, you just evaluate the needs and aspiration and the wishes of yours with the available opportunity, and whatever the opportunity suits you and matches you, just adopt the action plan, you just adopt that career and go further into go excel for flourishing. And time to time you have to keep a review on the adopted career, that whether it is fulfilling your needs and aspiration or not. So, the next important thing that should be considered or that should be understood by you, that is initiatives in career planning. So, initiatives are taken by individual initiatives and organizational initiatives. So, the individual initiatives for planning the career, like performance, if the employee is performing well, so they are just catering out, they are just enhancing the scope of what planning their career means. If they are performing well, they have been given a chance of getting promoted into the organization. So, promotion is one of the initiative that should be taken by the individual in order to plan out the career. Exposure, obviously what things they are learning out from the outsider, and what things they are exposing their skills and enhancing their capabilities. On that basis they can also plan out their career. Networking, the level of network, the level of known person, accordingly they can also plan out, we as individual can also plan out the career option or the career planning of us. Loyalty to career means whatever the career you want to, means since childhood we have a dream to about our career. So, how loyal you are regarding your career, that basically gives or that basically helps you out in planning your career. Mentor and sponsor means or it will also means career planning will also depend on the mentor that you have selected for guide, for taking advices or for guidance. And the sponsor means if you will get some sponsor, suppose if you want to go suppose we have seen the movie Chak De India, means that women hockey team was unable to go on to abroad for playing world championship. So, there is a requirement of sponsor, and if sponsors are ready to give you sponsorships, obviously you can accordingly your plan out your career option. And expandability is all about if you are getting some certification, and by if you are attending different training programs, so you can also increasing your career option, and by doing so you as individual are trying to plan out your career. The organizational initiatives like self-assessment initiatives means they have been given an opportunity to the individual that they just plan out their career and their options and their aspiration, and whatever the things come into the mind they just give to the organization, they just tell to the organization, and the organization will think on that regarding planning of career. Individual counseling means by interacting employees one by one, you as organization and you as human resource manager also understand the individual need and aspiration, and accordingly you can advise and you can just guide them how to go further into their career. Employee assessment program, by conducting different assessment program from time to time, you can also understand the ins and out and the skill and the competency of your employees. And suppose sometimes and some of the organization basically gives the facility of higher education program, introduces higher education program to the employees, because they know this particular the competency of that individual, and they may grant the leave, educational leave to that individual. So, how they analyzes and how they know this particular the competency of that individual, by conducting the assessment program from time to time, they know the competency and the skill of individual, and accordingly they can suggest and they can just give advices regarding attending or regarding going further into their career. And employee development, by introducing different development program time to time, you can being a human resource manager, you are also knowing the analytical skills and the level of acceptance and the quick decision making, means whatever the skills that they are acquiring after attending the development program, you can also analyzing, and accordingly whatever the information that you have acquired after developing or introducing the different development program to your employee, you can suggest the available workforce how to go further into their career. So, these are the initiatives that may or that will be taken by basically or that are taken by the organization too. So, if you want to get more information, just go through the books, and I hope you will like this particular video, and that is all in this content. Thank you, students.